He's got the toys. He's got showmanship. And he's got sex appeal. Ladies and gentlemen, from the great Southwest, here's the guru of gadgets, the dapper and dashing Don Baine, the Gadget Professor. Gadget Professor.
Hello everyone, it's Don Baine, the Gadget Professor, coming to you absolutely live, I promise you, from NAB 2017. We're in Central Hall, and everybody's having trouble finding the booth. I got to tell you, the numbering of the booths here, I don't know who did. Actually, no one did it because there's no numbers. No one can find anything, but I'm honored to have OWC here, Mr. Larry O'Connor. How are you, sir?
Doing great, Don. Thank you.
It's nice to see you. I know we interviewed a couple years in a row now.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Well, that's great. That's great. So you still come back. That's good. That's good.
Good sign.
Larry, you always bring some cool things to the table, and this year is no exception. We were chit-chatting before we started to roll tape here, and you have some remarkable devices. Why don't you tell us a little bit about OWC first of all?
Sure. OWC has been around for 28 years, making all sorts of upgrades, enhancements. Docking products, storage, you name it. Products that make Macs and PCs go a little bit further. Now, give them more horsepower, give them more capability, make your life easier so you can enjoy what you need to get done without having to.
Yeah, I find you guys always do things that expand your capabilities, give you more inputs, more outputs, more Ethernet, more. I noticed this. Well, we'll talk about this device. Go ahead. I don't want to steal your thunder. I'm excited about this stuff.
You shouldn't have to buy a brand new system when you already got a great system. You just need a few more ports, a little more, whatever it may be. We maximize the potential of what you got.
And you do.
And this is our new Thunderbolt 3 dock. It works with the Macs and PCs. It has 13 ports to your system with a single cable.
13 ports.
Including FireWire, audio, lots of USB Type A's, gives you video out, gives you dish audio, gives you an SCHE card reader, and it will power your laptop too.
And you got optical.
Yeah, dish optical. Yeah.
I got to tell you, I don't know. I'm just a baby at heart when I see an SD card because I shoot so much, both video and photography. I'm always looking for that SD card, and there it is. I got my headset. Good stuff.
Yeah, hey, you get everything you need, one cable, boom. So you're on the road, you get home, get to the office, you plug in, and hey, there's no setup, no wasted time.
Yeah, the other thing, Larry, that I like to point out to the audience, people think these are passive boxes, and sometimes you're buying these, and you say, oh great, it doesn't have a power pack, I don't need to lug one, I just bring the box, I got it. And then you plug into the ports, and all of a sudden, like, you're plugged in, and it's working, and then you plug something else in, and it's not working, and you're like, what's going on? Well, what's going on, folks, is you want something that has a power supply, as this does, because if you have something that doesn't, it's passive, which means there's no operating electronics in there. There's no voltage, there's nothing to power anything. So you got a bunch of resistors and capacitors, and when you overload it, it doesn't work too well. And you don't know it's overloaded until you have 3 or 4 devices in. When you take a professional piece of gear like this, obviously it has a power pack because there's a lot of electronics, a lot of things going on inside this box. And that's what makes it work, no matter how many devices that you have plugged in. What's the price point on this?
It's $299, and I'll also point out on the USB, we actually use a dual USB chipset, so you also get maximum performance from all those ports. Oh. So we got people that even plug, whether you're plugging in multiple cameras that do 4 or 5 simultaneous video feeds.
No kidding.
Or folks that want to RAID a bunch of USB thumb drives together. You name it.
I have a MacBook Pro, and I'm maxed out on the ports, and instead of dumping it or just not using it or upgrading, this is the type of device that will extend the utilization of that piece of equipment.
Yeah, it makes I'll tell you, there's nothing beats getting home from a trip, needing to plug in one cable, and everything you have at your home studio, your home setup is all plugged in and ready to go.
Absolutely.
And then speaking of ports, when you are on the road, sometimes it's frustrating if you don't have the ports you need for the things you use every day. Especially if you're a pro. Dongles are one way to go about it, but talking to our customers, talking to folks in the field, we decided to bring out the OWC deck, and this is a product that attaches. Apple took away everything on their 2016.
Yeah, they did.
You got 4 little Type-C ports, and what we've done with the deck, and you also have solder storage, so you buy a 2016 MacBook Pro, you have 4 ports and built-in storage you can't do anything with. So we brought the deck out, which attaches to the bottom of the MacBook Pro. It doesn't void your warranty. It doesn't require any internal modification. The bottom plate doesn't even come off. A few screws come out, the deck goes in, and now you have up to 4 terabytes of available internal storage, which you can upgrade. You're not locked into something proprietary. You can actually swap that out. Plus, we add your Type A's back. You get your Ethernet port back. You get your SDHC reader back. We put an SD micro reader on there. We have audio on there. We have the video port. So all these things that people are carrying dongles around for, and we add a little bit of weight. I mean, roughly a pound.
It's minor. The other thing is the ergonomics of it. It looks like it's built that way. It looks like you bought it this way. It just blends perfectly, and that's important.
I have to say, I mean, if I do say so myself, this is pretty slick. This is actually we've gone through several iterations. I mean, this product, I mean, we first debuted at CES. This is the unit that we're going into production with. We're really excited. Our customers are excited. You know, pros need function. You know, form is great, and Apple has a great form on this. I mean, it's the perfect form for the OWC deck. So
it is.
So win-win-win.
Now, is this available now?
This will begin shipping. We're looking at the end of May, early June for both a version with just storage, and a version that gives you the storage plus all the ports.
Price point on that?
Price point is started under $300.
Wow, so it's a no-brainer. I mean, really, why would you not do that?
You can't. I don't have an answer for that.
That's great.
So
that's great.
That's a couple of the great things we've got this year. Got a whole lot more over at our booth in South Hall, but this is these are the things that we're pretty excited and. Yeah, we're happy to show today.
And if people wanted more information on other world computing, where would they go?
OWCdigital.com. You can find out all about the great things we've got for your Mac and PC. So OWCdigital.com.
And Larry is the founder and the CEO of OWC, and he's a really nice guy. And if you need extra help or you have one of those esoteric questions, this gentleman knows a lot about a lot of stuff, and I know for a fact that he'll be happy to speak with you and help you, because that's just the kind of guy you are.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
Well, you are. You're a nice man.
We got a great team, and we enjoy it.
It's
we
always
live this
a pleasure.
stuff.
I love seeing you, and thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks.
This is Don Baine, the Gadget Professor. We'll be back in one moment. Stay tuned.